Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Coaster on Gord the Canadian Gamer. So in the last episode, let's just close those off. We haven't made any progress towards those. In the last episode, I had just built this section. Now I haven't lit it yet. I had just finished off this section, and then that was our hour. So I have the game on pause, obviously. We'll just check out the park management, see if there's like research or something I would say. There's two coasters which we were rating on. The bow is cool. The canyon runner, cool. It's not really useful to us right now. Ooh, let's throw the Woody in there. Maybe we'll put that Six Flags coaster in, not Six Flags, that's wrong. Cedar Point's new coaster that's coming next year in real life, which Planet Coaster was given the real blueprints to and have made a recreation of inside Planet Coaster, using the Planet Coaster tools and everything, not like a special pre-build or anything. They actually went in and designed the thing. So in this back area, we're gonna go to the warmer lighting, I guess you could call it. There. And then not quite right on the Z, but that's okay. So sometimes those odd spots, like this one where it won't let you place a bench or something where you wanted to, actually turn out in the long run to be better once you've got the lights and the garbage cans and stuff in. But it can still be frustrating. Those. That does not require any more lighting. Actually, not going to worry about the cues right now. Just going to do the main one. No, I said I wouldn't worry about the cues. I didn't say I wouldn't worry about the exit. That's far enough. Now, in the beta, every ride had an automatic arch. They were all the same arch, that yellow structured one, automatically on them. They removed that in later updates and made it a placeable object rather than an automatic. I wish they had made it a toggle where you could choose to have it on or off. And then it just opened like a little panel with the choice of arches. Now, if you're wondering, the reason I didn't unpause the game is because I didn't want the night cycle to go away while I was doing this, and I don't want to lock the time of day because I'll often forget about it because I was used to playing with the time of day locked, so it was easier on my laptop. In fact, if I loaded up this park on my laptop would probably have a real problem trying to run it at any reasonable frame rate. Alright, I think we can unpause the game. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Number 1. Number 2, I think that's sufficient. Don't worry about the cues when we do the scenery and stuff. So my hope is that this coaster is a big enough draw to make the people like just come into this area. And then the reason I placed the shops and the bathroom back in the back area is to draw them further in. So hopefully the pirate ship will be a draw as well, but we'll see. This looks like it's going to be a fabulous draw. Like it basically looks like everybody walking this path is heading for the roller coaster. So that's a good thing. Now I just want to make sure the boa, I don't think it's the one I have a blueprint for. No, it's not. Alright. Alright, so this is looking fine. Right. This park has got a lot of people in it. Well, there's not much I can do about Wild Blue having a long queue time. Although it, it's the bug is running, that's why. I wonder what's going on with this. I wonder if they know about it. Because it must be calculating. It has something to do with the breakdown. Like it was still counting the queue time, like as somebody lining up in the entire time it was broken down. So that'll get fixed after one cycle, but it's just insane. I wonder if the rocks looks like the same as yours. No, it's down to 3 minutes. But it might have already started a cycle. Because now the queue time is nothing. Oh, this is doing very well. Some people have come to the Star Wheel. Nobody's come to the pirate ship yet. That sucks. But there are people heading to the back. Ooh, chairplanes. See, also, like, three new rods are back here. And then, like, actually, and the Star Wheel is considered near too. So 4 new rods back here. The only established one is Season. Because we moved it rather than destroy it the more. My guess is now the lineup for Wild Blue has gotten better. Still hasn't got the proper time, but... Oh, look at the queue line for the Forge. Wow. That's awesome. So, why didn't you guys want to go? Money. So Insanity just broke down, so that's bad. That's gonna be a lot of people dumped into the park. The Chairplane's a real draw. I mean, obviously this Dragon Coaster thing is also, but... Oh, Star Wheel broke down. Oh, that sucks. Wow, that's a queue line. 10 minutes. See, I really suck at trying to design these little roller coasters, like kid coasters. The person, whoever at Frontier did this was so good. Wow. There we go, we got some people going to victory. Excellent. People going to visit there. So they're slowly getting back here. I know things like the Magic Twirl haven't been put in. And Aeronauts hasn't been put in. And the bumper cars, they consider that, yeah, they do. Oh, and the filter wall hasn't been put in either, aka a hyperspin. Well, we're just gonna have to let that sort itself out for now. I mean, it doesn't help that I haven't done any theming. So maybe we should kind of fix that. So. Alright. There is an option, by the way, to turn off the scenery collisions and stuff, so you can go like you can truly see Metal Rise with some scenery and stuff like in it. But I haven't done it. The audio for this is fabulous. It's like the creaking of the boat. Oh, a thief was caught. That's wonderful. Wow, and now another victim reported. I know, I don't have much to say while I'm doing this. The idea of what I'm doing is I'm going to put rocks around Q, and then there's going to be another layer of rocks to make it higher. To encase them more, and then I'm going to try and put some pirate theming in there. To help make this ride more attractive to the guests. Oh, the porch broke down again. I also used to have to play with the shadows off and stuff, so like that's another very cool experience. Shadows. Wrong key. Alright, so now I'm gonna leave it down like that. See, as you can see with the scenery, it's already starting to attract more guests. Alright, and now that was super small. Alright, it looks like I'm just gonna have to turn this one, so... Oh no. Alright, I think it'll just be faster because I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing, like manually moving these. I think I'm just gonna use maybe a different change. Trying to get all this done as fast as possible. Arg. I hate when I touch the X key instead of the Z key. Oh wow. 37. Okay, so we need some more stuff. Oh yeah. Oh. Some pirate animatronics. There are any. Alright. Better line the circles off. Oh wow. That's just a bunch of them chilling here. Actually, that was another one. How will we go? Well, better. There's some of that one. Alright. Oh, there we go. There's all this stuff on. Ah, this is exactly what I'm looking for. This is going to be our queue line lighting. Okay, and then maybe get these boys lantern near them so they're lit well. There we go, 68%. Draw seems a little better, but still not great. Well, that's pretty high. Almost like 70, 76. Yeah. So, I have marked on making 9. Okay. Must have research ready. Yep. Excellent. I have a pre-built that. I have a couple pre-built these different pre-built Ooh, the sundial is interesting. We're gonna leave those on the normal research amount right now because, hey, there we go. So you can see the influence with scenery, and it's not at 100%, but the influence with scenery really does change the draw of the rod. I mean, even Sizzler's getting a bit of a benefit, not much, but... And Plane, because it's new, and it does have a bit from this. See, like that's why Plane was out, attracted everybody, because it's one of the first rides you come on into this new section, and it already has some gaming and some scenery and stuff that you can. And this one comes with all the scenery, so we're back section's got, ooh. Oh, the Starboard is a real draw. Which is good, because it's near the back. Oh, there we go. Rock Booster. Oh, all the stuff back here. Cups not so much. And of course, the Venetian carousels never during the wait. Oh my gosh! Look at the lineup for the Forge. That's awesome. Alright, so... It's not gonna bother. Alright, Apollo, version 2. So, this is another coaster I built in Alpha. And I continue to play with it to try and improve its ratings, because when it was built we didn't have any knowledge of how fast things were going, what heights were. We just kind of had to go by the feel. I'm trying to find a spot so I can get this to the right height. Blueprints don't come in at the right height. But I don't think I have a spot where I can really... Well, that seems to work. And no, it's not going down. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to put it in the Dragonfire. I wonder if I should maybe put it like that. It's a far walk to the station, but still. I think I'm gonna put it there. Alright, good. My entrance is placed, but my exit's not in the right place. I know why it's put there. But we're gonna move it to there. Oh, undo. Alright, now before we do all the paths and stuff, why don't we go for a ride, shall we? So this is called Apollo. I don't like this name. Number 2, there we go. It's going to take a bit before it launches the coaster because it's going to launch as if it was operating, so it's got a wait time. And I'll mute you so you guys don't have to hear me babble when this starts up. Alright, so if you guys were hoping to see me work on a roller coaster, you're in luck, because watching that, there was a couple edits I wanted to do. So we're gonna edit. One, I wanna make this loop. I'm gonna edit this area. We'll start with there. Alright. Because this used to cross over a walkway path. So there was a reason it took such a... Oh, my angle snaps. Hold on. Alright, and then we want to loop. Alright, there we go. Alright, now. That looks very interesting, actually. If it makes that, that might be really cool. Alright, so, the next thing you do is this. And then we do this. Alright, and then we're gonna smooth all a little bit. Get some nicer angles out of that. There we go. And then we're gonna smooth down through. This is just kind of catching up how the banking is. Alright, perfect. There we go, just some subtle change there. That looks very interesting. Hopefully it makes that. Let's start with that and see how it turns out. I was thinking about adding a final loop for that braking station, but... Alright. I don't like to test with the building tools on and stuff. I'm gonna cut my seat and everything. Alright, so let's take another try with the new addition. And again, we're gonna have to do the wait times as if it was a real ride. I don't know. I think that loop could be necessary, but well, not necessary, but a valued addition. That new section loop seemed cool. What are the ratings looking like? Not bad, actually. That's a cause the ratings it did give it were 7.3, well 27.0. But the fears went up a bit, but the nauseas went down a bit. So this coaster is one of the hardest ones to tweak. Another park I've been playing with for a while offline has this one in, and I have been constantly trying to improve it. And I realized that while I did all that nice banking editing over on that side, I didn't do it on this corner here, which is probably why it didn't help the ride, it hurt the ride. First we gotta do some smooth off. Some smooth banking. There we go. So that might be a little bit better there. This I really did like. That came out nice. This end part here is terrible. So from here, see, I don't mind this dive around. That's fine. What I'm thinking is, I wonder if I hate when it does that. Oh, I'm gonna get everything back to where it was. Okay, so I wonder if Or maybe do that. Now we'll keep that flat. And this next piece we're going to shrink. The next problem is the position. So I gotta put the loop in here, and hopefully we can get the track to. I need to be. Okay, this we might be able to work with. Back a little bit. Oh, so close. Alright. See if that makes a difference. Yeah, I don't know that I'm ever gonna be able to get the loop thing that I'm thinking there. But There we go. Now don't worry, we'll be able to fix that with the smoothing tools and whatnot. So that's going to be the first thing we fix. And this is where the smooth all tool is quite useful. And we need to smooth all. Really gotta watch with the smooth all. It's doing what I want though. It's making that turn tighter. I need to I think that looks alright. Alright, let's take a ride on the new version, shall we? See how it, the new tweaks worked out. That's not a hard fix. That is the disadvantage of not testing it while it's in edit mode, but hold on. I can just do that and then do some more uh, bank smoothing. And that makes that turn look all that much nicer. Do some bank smoothing and stuff. And then let's go for another ride, shall we? This time I'm gonna speed up the simulation to get us up the lift. There we go. And back on mute I go. That seems very good. I hope the ratings reflect that, because I think I'm happy with that design. Oh, wow. That's a big improvement. Alright, so turn that back off because we don't need to be running it. And then it's been our hour, guys. So the next episode is when I'll do the queue lines and stuff, and then we'll open this bad boy. So this is what she looks like from uh, an aerial view. This is a complete custom build that I made in Alpha. It's not a take on anything like in the real world that I've ridden. There are elements such as like the drop, the curving drop that came from the coaster like this in my local amusement park. That's how it does it. It goes up and then it drops you down this corner. At the time, I was going to try and kind of recreate that coaster, but at the time, we couldn't do half loops. The editor wouldn't allow us to do that yet, so I couldn't put in uh, the half loop into a barrel roll into a half loop, which is what it does at my local park. So I ended up having to work with the tools that were available, and most of this, like I reworked once the game launched with its full tools, and I pulled this in. I reworked this helix and did some smoothing. I reworked the loops because they had some issues from alpha where the tracks kind of had these weird little dents in them. So I had to take out the loops and then put the loops back in with the proper final uh, design of a loop. The same with the Cobra roll up here. So these when I had to build with the tools that were available, my goal at the start was, well, I was going to build the biggest Cobra loop it would let me build, and the biggest loops it would let me build with this design, and then I worked from there. Um, Originally, there were two tighter corkscrews in here, but I found that kind of jarring, so I ended up opting for one giant corkscrew instead of two smaller ones, and then into this little flight corner. This is one of my favorite parts here, where I go into this upward helix, where you're flying completely at a 90 degree. And then I built this myself. This isn't a pre-made thing. So when you come out of it, instead of just tilting back down and dropping down a regular hill, you continue to invert and go down the hill actually upside down and then twirl in. And then this part is a rework, as you saw me rework it, but it was a rework to, they're used to in the park that I built, the main path came through here. So this would drop over the main path. There was a shop down here that it would just buzz and then go into a loop and then come back and over. And then you saw me rework this whole little section just to make it a little bit better. So once we get guests and stuff on there, the ratings will likely go up for it, for the excitement and stuff that I find that usually happens. So this might actually reach like a 5 for excitement. Hopefully this stays down in the nausea, and maybe this comes down, the fear comes down a bit, but I doubt it. But it should be a good draw. So next episode we'll get that open and running. So, thanks for watching. My name's Gord the Canadian Gamer, and I hope to see you guys at the next episode when we open this big bad boy. Apollo version 3 now. Thanks for watching.